Today, I'm going to be talking about NASA's Parker Solar Probe, which has just completed its second close approach to the Sun. Now, the solar probe, the Parker Solar Probe, well, it's orbiting the Sun and it's gathering data so we can learn more about what the Sun is all about. And it's our closest star, and we want to know how the thing functions. So on April 4th, 2019 this year, the Parker Solar Probe passed within 15 million miles of the Sun. And the Parker Solar Probe was traveling at around 213,000 miles per hour when it was doing this. It's really fast. The Parker Solar Probe mission team at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, or the APL, in Laurel, Maryland, scheduled a contact with the spacecraft via the Deep Space Network for 4 hours around the perihelion and monitor the health of the spacecraft throughout this critical part of the encounter. And the Parker Solar Probe sent back beacon status A throughout its second perihelion, which is indicating that the spacecraft is operating well and all instruments are collecting scientific data. And the spacecraft, well, it's working as it's designed, and it was awesome that they got to track it during this entire perihelion. And they're looking forward to getting the science data down from this encounter in the coming weeks so the science teams can continue to explore the mysteries of the corona and the Sun. So this thing is orbiting the Sun at amazing speeds. And during that time, there's a network of satellites that's sending the data back to Earth. So our Sun is around 93 million miles away, which is, that's 1 AU. And the solar encounter phase is roughly defined as when the spacecraft is within 0.25 AUs, or about 23.5 million miles away from the Sun. So it's not close to the Sun. It's not really, it's not studying at a close range, but that's as close as anything's ever come to the Sun that's man-made. This is the first mission that we've ever sent to the Sun that's this close to it, that's actually taking data from it. And it's going to take a little while for this data to come back. It'll take months and months to sift through the data that this probe has sent back to Earth. So we're not going to really get any juicy details from this thing for a little while. But until then, this is going to continue orbiting, and it'll continue doing its mission and sending data back to Earth. And when I said it was going ridiculously fast before, it's going, 213-ish thousand miles per hour. It's fast enough to fly around the Earth 100 times in 1 hour. How far can you go in an hour in a car? About 60 miles. So going around the Earth 100 times within an hour, it's going really fast. And the first solar encounter occurred last year, and the probe is planned to steadily approach the Sun until its final passing in 2024, where it will be only 3.8 million miles from the star's surface. And once this whole mission is completed, and once the Parker Solar Probe is done, they will plummet the probe into the Sun. It'll burn up, and it will have done its mission, and we can all say goodbye, but we can get the data from it before it does that. We can have some amazing data about our Sun, about our closest star.